Okay guys, this is Champ, or 42F, history since new. Yesterday while I was working out, a buddy of mine by the name of Jeff Kaufman, who I've known for 35 years, called me up and wanted to know my opinion on grips, which means he's, as much as he knows, he's looking for information, which means I need to break out the documentation and see if I really think I know what I think I know. So we brought out everything I got, looked at the parts books, and it's not conclusive, but it's really close. So I always knew they made colored grips. These are red. It's not a painted grip. Post-war they were painted. They had too many, so they're just painting the military grips. This is a pre-war grip. This is a 42 pre-war, and this is rubber with the actual material or colorization inside the rubber itself. Now what I'm going to show you is real important. And I was a little confused myself. I know I made another video some time ago about these. I'm going to show you why I got confused. So this should be pretty close to what happened. So here we have the pre-war red grip. You see the Harley Davidson on it. These grips have been on this bike most likely since new. They have the appearance of it. And I wasn't there. The players are dead, but we can assume it probably was on there since new. Nice original paint there. So let's go look at our other documentation. So what about like the 38? What did that have? What about a 36? What did that have? His customer wants to have some accessory grips. What was available in 41? So this is why we brought this out. So my contention was that that style of grip was used predominantly through the war. He says, what about the rubber problems? I said, well, I can see them using the plastic grips later on. So this is what we have. This is a brand new box. In 51 they renumbered the system because they were leaving too much stuff out, too much confusion. And inside this, I just pulled this out right now, inside this we have, with this tag here, 3310-35B, which means what? Well, there's obviously a pre-51 number, not the correction of the numbering system, so this is war era number. What exactly does that mean? So let's have a look. This is 3310, 35B, handlebar grip black. Here, and it says 35 to 41 all models. So this is a 42 book. It doesn't give me a 42, and it says 35 to 41 all models was only white and black. So either they mysteriously decided to make a red version in 42 only, which I doubt, or they left a part out, which they did all the time. That's why they had to renumber the book. They made all kinds of stuff that they forgot to put a part number on. That's why they had to redo the entire book, the parts book. And here we have 3390R handlebar grip red, 11 to 34. And they've got 09W white, red and white. You follow? Look at the previous page. And here is the 09 grip black, 11 to 34. Well, we happen to have a set of those. New old stock. And here they are in the box. Now, the confusion on my end was, because I didn't break out the part book when I did this, why are they showing the earlier grips here on a 41 accessory catalog? So I assumed that was 41 style, incorrect. So 41 style would be these, 35, all the way through the war till they ran out of rubber. Now exactly when that happened, well, I don't know. because I don't have a 43 and a 44 parts book, but I do have this. I do have this. Yes, I do. This is a 1945 spare parts book, and here it is showing the plastic grips, and it gives us a part number, 3310-42B. 42B. So that's the second issuing. So a lot of stuff during the war had a 42 number. Example, 42 WLAs, doesn't matter if it was made in 42 or 43 or 44 or 45, were all 42 WLAs. The whole bike. They did that with war stuff all the time. That's a 42, dash 42 number. Who cares? We need a part number on that. Well, dash 42, whatever. They didn't really care. It caused a lot of confusion, like I said. And in late 51, for the 52 model year, they did a complete renumbering of the entire parts catalog because of that. So we can definitely say with conclusion that at some point during the war, they did run out of rubber for the grips. They started making these plastic grips, which we have samples. Here is the green. So an export green model would have had these in, say, 46, for example. Here is the red here. And here is the black. These are all new old stock. It doesn't give that part number in this book. It's not there, it's just here. So we have no color options at all. It's not even in the book. It's just there on the blowout page for the part number. So you would have to write it in. I want a white, I want a red, I want a green, I want a black. That sort of stuff. Now, how do I know they made other colors? Well, you think they gave green grips on a civilian order, 1945 or 44? Think about it. And yes, you could get civilian. Any farmer needed, he could get himself a bike. Not a problem. Not a problem. Very rare, but yes, they did make civilian machines. Yes, they did. Absolutely. So here we have a picture of the 35 and 35B grips right here. So now in this picture, all of a sudden we got a B and a 35. See, 33, 10, 09. Go back over here, and the B would be black and regular would be white. No mention of red. I don't buy that they just made red just the 1 year, 42, knowing the war is coming. All of a sudden we're going to make a red. I don't buy that. So they forgot a part number. Typical. Real typical. So that's that. That's what we got for you. That solves most of the mystery. The only mystery now is exactly what year did they come out with the plastic. So, and it was probably a mid-year change. They didn't, you know, this book here, it's dated, issued June 1st, 1945. And I was in a discussion with Robbie Knight. We made a video, and his book a month later gives the fender tips all of a sudden a part number with the dash 42 number. Now this book here gives all the fender trim, all kinds of stuff. Same book I read after, but it doesn't have the fender trim in it for dash 42. It's not there. It's not there. So they updated these parts books about once a month at this time, because his book is 1 month later, so I'm assuming every month they came out with another one. That's an assumption. I don't know that. He says he's got every parts book out there, but he didn't have this one. Or he would have known that, right? So that's my assumption. So, but sometimes you have the information and don't break it out and actually cross-compare it. That's what we're doing, is cross-comparing and try to get to the bottom of this. So, in conclusion, this style grip definitely came out in 35. And this was 1911 to 34. Here, follow? And these were used predominantly through much of the war until they ran out of rubber. And at some point during the war, they came out with the plastic grips. Got it? So that's that. We'll see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.